Hello everyone, welcome back to Conversation Overload, where we will discuss current issues in politics, society, and in our daily lives. This is a continuation of videos I'm creating from my Honors College series, videos I am creating from my Honors College at the University of Arizona Global Campus. For this course, I've chosen to create this video, which will discuss the impacts of LGBTQ+ legislation on mental health, where my home state of Tennessee stands in regard to LGBTQ+ rights, provide a brief overview of legislation across the nation, and discuss voting rights and why voting is fundamental to the civil rights of the LGBTQ+ community. According to Horn et al. In 2022, transgender, non-binary, and gender diverse, or TNG individuals are increasingly being targeted by anti-LGBTQ+ bills. Many of these bills include access to health care protections, bathroom bans, and sports bans. In addition to being targeted by legislation, TNG individuals in all 50 states have reported instances of assault, anxiety, and depression related to access to public accommodations. In a study conducted by Horn et al. In 2022, the authors explore the correlation between the gender identity anti-discrimination veto referendum in Connecticut and mental health. A growing body of research discovered that jurisdictions which actively campaign for anti-LGBTQ+ legislation is related to increases in psychological distress for LGBTQ+ individuals and their family members, and that in jurisdictions where LGBTQ+ rights are supported, there are positive psychological benefits within the LGBTQ+ community. As an aspiring behavioral therapist, I found myself interested in the effects that legislating in itself can have on mental health. The study conducted by Horn et al. In 2022 discovered that leading up to the vote on the gender identity anti-discrimination veto referendum, TNG individuals were subjected to more negative stimuli such as billboards, news, and ad campaigns, which raised their anxiety and increased risks of depression. Many individuals targeted reported feeling alone and unsupported during pre-election initiatives. This information is important for all Tennesseans to be aware of. According to the Human Rights Campaign website in 2023, Tennessee is leading the nation in anti-LGBTQ+ legislation. Since 2015, Tennessee has passed 14 anti-LGBTQ+ laws, more than any other state. This includes the country's first drag ban, the business bathroom sign law, banned transgender students from playing school sports 3 times, and regulated the ability of transgender youth to access age-appropriate gender-affirming care. In 2023, the Human Rights Campaign tracked over 410 anti-LGBTQ+ bills. Approximately 180 of those targeted transgender individuals. There are many ways one person or groups can influence legislation. Fine and Levin-Waldman, 2016, described voting as a powerful way that individual citizens can express their belief and acceptance of the government. When we vote, we are engaging in legislative activities. Voting allows us to choose who best represents our interests in government. The Internet provides numerous resources for those who would like to join advocacy and grassroots organizations, which, according to Fine and Levin-Waldman, are ways groups can engage in legislation. Examples of these organizations include, but are not limited to, the Human Rights Campaign, Lambda Legal, Family Equality, and the American Civil Liberties Union. The websites for all of these places are located on this page, and you can link to them. As we enter 2024, we are in a position to exercise our greatest rights as American citizens, the right to vote. Presidential caucuses will begin this month in Iowa and continue until the summer, when each party will officially declare their nominees, according to Fine and Levin-Waldman, 2016. You may feel discouraged as Tennesseans because Tennessee is notably a Republican state. Borelli in 2022 stated that 9 out of 10 Democrats support same-sex marriage, but that Republicans support it 43% of the time. Since the year 2000, according to Ballotpedia, Tennessee has voted Republican in 100% of presidential elections. That is why this year is important. According to ABC 24 in Memphis, McCarthy 2020, in the 2020 presidential election, Democratic voting increased by 31% in Tennessee. It is important, if you support this cause, that you show up and vote. Voting numbers can indicate rising support for causes related to the party of your choice. If you are new to voting, lost your belief in elections, or feel you cannot make a difference, I encourage you, go vote. When you vote, you are registering your opinion on how the country is doing. You may be one person, but one person together with several others creates a group, which in turn can create a movement, which in turn can create a tide. I encourage you, go vote.